this at PinFest, TurboGrafx. I don't know. I can't remember if you. I think you were saying you might go, or you were there. Were you at PinFest? Ah, that's refreshing. Awesome. I'd like to get an EM or early solid state. Yeah, I got this from a guy out of Maryland. He has two of these, and he loved it so much he had two, and bought it for his brother-in-law. And just his brother-in-law lives in like Georgia, didn't really have the opportunity to get down there, so he just kind of said, you know what? He's never gonna get it, so why don't I just sell it? And I said, that's a good idea. Alright, that's not the back box. The back box, there it is. Let's just get rid of that. Cool. Cleaning up. Cleaning up the joint. I was not there. I would like to go. Okay, where are you based, TurboGrafx? It was a good event. I would say I was shocked to find that... I was shocked to find Eric Wagonseller in the tournament. We had a baby 8 months ago. Yep, totally understand. I got a 3-year-old at home right now. I'm still using the baby monitor to keep track of her because I just can't let go. She's such a sweet little girl. I just put her in a new bed, not completely finished because the bed part of the bed didn't come yet. Only the mattress, blankets, and waterproof cover came. So I was, needless to say, alarmed to find that the bed wasn't here. God. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Should probably turn off those notifications. Halfway between Milwaukee and Chicago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. I was up there. I think we might have talked about it. I was in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Which is, I was at the University of Wisconsin La Crosse, which was like very western Wisconsin. I landed in like Madison. I was in La Crosse, a little over a month ago, a month and a half. I saw on Facebook. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure. I couldn't remember for sure, TurboGrafx, if we connected about that or not. Because you're just like, yeah, no, I'm nowhere near you. There you go. Hey, that's fun. And special. What does special do? Let's find out. I gave me an extra 10,000. I'll take that. I was stuck. Yeah, that's right. I was stuck going home. I was actually stuck in Chicago, and I ended up spending a night next to a casino near the Chicago airport, and then I spent another day where I got to go to level 257, which was a really cool bar, really cool barcade, lots of pinball. That was the first time I got to play. I played Pirates of the Caribbean Jersey Jack, their like demo machine that was there. I played Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Wizard of Oz. I don't know if they had a Total Nuclear Annihilation. I don't think they did. They got a Batman 66. They basically like everything that was new was there. It was awesome. Dear daughter, go to bed. Signed, Daddy. Go to bed. Get in your bed. What are you doing? Are you sleeping backwards? Ah. Daughter. It's especially difficult when the wifey's not home, because that's the night my daughter decides, she's like, I'm not going to bed till like 10. My wife gets home, it's like, well, how'd everything go? I'm like, fine. That was not very good. That was not very good at all. little bit. I was looking up rather than looking down. Yeah, level 257 is probably one of my favorite places I've gone for pinball. And I mean, like, it was everything about that place was awesome. I think I ended up like winning a prize, like Pac-Man toy that I brought home for Grace, my daughter, and it was really cool. We had some stuff going on. And the fact that they had, you know, like, Pirates not out yet, like, that was impressive. It's cool to be able to play that game so early. Logan's Arcade in Chicago is great, too. I did actually go to Logan's Arcade as well. I was in Chicago for my company's, they call it a summit. It was our yearly customer meeting last summer. So I went to Logan Arcade and actually got on the stream with Jack Danger. One night, I played there for 2 nights. One night he was not available, and the second night he was. And it was really, really nice to be out there with him. He's a real stand-up guy. Stands very tall, he does. Stands up really high. And my daughter's name is Grace as well. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, TurboGrafx. That's a good name. Gracie Bug, Gracie Puffin. Gracer Pillar. I call her all sorts of things. It's a beautiful name. My wife told me that was going to be the name of our daughter when we met and dating in like 2005 when I was in college. And I was like, okay. And once we got pregnant, she's like, if it's a girl, it's Grace. You promised. And I was like, I may have done that like a decade ago. That is out. Ball 2. Yeah, Chicago's got some amazing pinball. Obviously, you got your league with, you know, the Sharps and Keith Elwin and all those guys. It's impressive. An impressive collection of talent in that area. I will also say, Boston, or the Boston metropolitan area, is really good for pinball as well. There's this awesome speakeasy. It's like a grilled cheese restaurant / barcade place. It's the best grilled cheese I ever had in my life. Plus, they had the Moonwalking Dead, which was the rethemed Walking Dead, looking like Michael Jackson, which was pretty hilarious. And they had like 8 Sterns, the most recent releases of all the Sterns, which was cool. And then they have Bit Bar, and Bit Bar is actually Bo and Karen's home bar or barcade in his area, which is actually in Salem. It's probably an hour. Those 2 places are an hour away from each other, but it's just cool that they both are in that area. You say Madison's good? Madison's a good spot? There's 55,000. Nothing to sneeze at. Let's try and see if we can get another one. Right there. Get in there. Get there. There it is. Another 55,000. Boo. I have to drive an hour to go. Okay, so Madison's an hour away from you. Well, so there is travel. You got some travel involved. But hey, if it's pinball, it's worth it. I travel for work, so I just get to find pinball where I go. Was it the most recent place I went? I was in like Georgia and went to a bar out there that was pretty good. I gotta figure out my pull. I am not hitting what I want to be hitting there. That flipper's just a little bit forward. It's caused me some problems. All right, 176,000, not bad. I feel like I should like pull out a little bit of the, so you can see this Stingray, because it is pretty. I'm showing the score. wonder if I'm zoomed in a lot. Let me see if that's the case. Because if so, I'll just zoom out. Properties. Configure video. Zoom the hell out. Oh boy. What have I done? There you go. Stingray. Pretty. So pretty. That is pretty. I'm going to lurk for a few minutes while I eat. I'll be right back. Okay, hey, no problem. Thank you for hanging, TurboGrafx, and thanks for the biddies. Those fabulous bitties. All right. Here we go. Rolling like the homies. What are we doing here? What are you doing? I think I want you to do that. I want you to do that. What's going on? What is going on? I'm streaming. What are you doing? Aren't you showing me what I want to see? Oh. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. That should help. Exit. That should help me run this thing a little smoother. My machine is running hot. Oh boy. Alright, where are we at? 176. That wasn't great, wasn't bad. So let's go again. Sure, we'll take it. Oh, those are worth 1,000. Oh hey. Ouch bags. Not hard enough. And this time I don't want it to hit the thing. I want it to just get in there. Oh. I didn't hit anything. I get the ball back. Bring it back. Let's try it again. Let's settle down. Do it. Extra ball. Who would have thought? Oh, get there. Go around. Extra ball again. Oh, it's not counting. It's not counting. Ugh. Am I still on 2? It says 2. Did I earn like 3 extra balls? Or, I don't know. I don't know. That should like the spinner. So let's get into the spinner. Or that Stingray. Oh, take it. It's a lit spinner again. Get up there. Yep, those are worth 1,000. Oh, close. Ooh, 277. There's a ball. We're on ball 3. I think we did get an extra ball. That's nice. I'll give that. Settle in the hole. There it is. Huge score. Oh, let's figure out. Can you get? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Sure. No, we're going out. Oh, bam. 427, 440. That was a lot of 55,000s on that roll, but hey, they all count. I was playing. I made it do that thing. I got the score. All right, good. That is the highest I've ever gotten on this machine. So that's real good. That's real good. So other things to note about this machine. This is my first kind of classic. This is just post EM, early solid state. So it's pretty simplistic. It feels like an EM. I see from the artwork, it's like it's in good shape. Not amazing. We got some pain points there and some spotty points up here. That's a little upsetting. But all the pieces are working. The plastics are all nice and clean. The spinner does all its spinning goodness. We just have a couple bulbs that look like they might be out that we'll have to replace. But I'm pretty cool with it. The back glass is pretty clean, pretty crisp. There's a little bit of flaking, but nothing too concerning. And the cabinet is in great shape. It looks rustic. Both like old but not done is the best way I can say. If it was in done shape, it would have been upsetting. I realize I could probably bring this down a bit. I don't know why it's like 1,000 feet in the air. Hey, better. Hey, swing. What are you doing? Settle down. I think I heard some snoring. I think we got ourselves a sleepy girl. All right. Another positive of the day. All right, well, let's try to beat that. Can we get to half a million? We're going to try. Oh, we got that 55. Like, what the hell did I hit? But I rolled over the advance in the center of the playfield. I'm gonna keep going for it. Hey! Oh. Those are 1,000. That's good. Get rid of that. Out of my house. Ugh. Settle. Ugh. No. Run to the hills. Run for your life. I would like to get that extra ball. Ooh, hey. There it is. It's not lit. Get in there. A little late. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Boy, oh boy. Settle into... nope. Get in there. What the heck was that? Ding to the ding. Ding to ding 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 ding. Rid-a-dit-dit-dit-do. We do better. We have done better. Literally, the game before that one was quite a bit better. If you're hanging in the chat, say hi. Let me know that you're there. I always like to meet new people. Let me know if you have any questions. You have questions about PinFest, about this pinball machine, about others that you see in the background, about video games. Whatever you want to talk about, I am up for it. This game is pretty simple. It requires my attention so that I don't drain, but doesn't require any strategy, which I freaking love. Because I am on Indiana Jones, like I've got to plan my attack there. I love it, but I got to plan. Get in that belly. 5,000. Boy. Boy, oh boy. All right, let's make that any bit easier than that. All right, let's get in there. 5 grand. Bonus. $126,280. Not my best work. Let's do it again. I want in there. I want that one because that would light the spinner, and the spinners are fun. Swing once, shame on me. Swing and miss twice, shame on me again. Did I hit anything? Ball 2, yeah. House ball. The most houseiest ball there is. Really? You couldn't hit that last stand-up? Alright, let's see if we can get up that Stingray shot. Oh, just missed. Come on. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Your body's too bootylicious for you, babe. Ugh. That spinner sucked. That spinner sucked. What is she doing now? I just got her new, I got her new sheets for her new bed, and it's like Sky from, let's say Doc McStuffins from Paw Patrol, and it's just like staring at me in the camera. Like all I see is Sky staring at me. It's creepy. All right, we got another game under our belts. 110,000. Not very good. Can we do better? Yes. Ooh, now we got our spinner lit. Get rid of the ball. I don't want it. Spinner is lit. Don't want it. Get it out of here. Why would I even want that? Get out of my way. This time I'm not even going to light it. Boy, oh boy, was that game bad. So you can see my high score, 427,440. We're going to work to that. We're going to get there. It's going to take some time. But we're doing it. I'm using a new microphone. Same cameras. Microphone, I think, is much better about not picking up stuff I don't want it to pick up. Like my air conditioner. Yeah, spinner, baby. Get up in there. Yes, please. Think about it. Think about what you're doing. Yes, that's right. Sure. Extra ball. would be so nice. Oh. Spinner. Yeah. Alright, let's think about this, gentlemen. Get in there. Good. Okay. Okay. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Alright, almost 200,000 on ball one. Let's go get some more. Who's hungry? Get up there. Those are only 100 points apiece, because I didn't light it yet. Ah, went through. And that is not lit anymore. Alright, 226. We can keep going. We can make a run of it. Settle. Take it. Oh my goodness. Stand-ups. 275,000 points. That's a good game. That's a good game on this. You're not going to blow it up all the time. So I have not lit 10 times value. No, I have. I'm sorry. Those have been 1,000 a piece. I have lit that, so that's been 1,000 a piece. But those are not lighting. I don't know why. That's I don't think the bulbs are out on that. I think it might just be that something's messed up there. Everything else is lighting. We got the extra ball moving. I haven't lit every one of these. I haven't got to 100,000 yet. I've seen the advanced bonus when lit. I don't think I've got the double bonus when lit. I'd like to see that. Advanced bonus rollover button advances to a possible 100,000. Oh, special lane scores 1 replay when lit. Title disqualifies ball in play only. Matching last 2 numbers of score gets your replay. Maximum 1 extra ball per ball. Okay, so you can get 1 extra ball. 5 targets score 10,000. Second time light special lane and scores 1 replay. Advance roll over 200,000. Ball kick out scores are lit value. Okay, cool. There's the rules if you didn't know them. So it does not tell you how to get double bonus. What it does tell you is that advance when lit is probably one of the most valuable things to hit whenever possible. The specials are really just replays, which is fine. But when it comes to like blowing up your score, it's not going to do what you want. Ball 3. There we go. Now we've got the things we want lit for extra. Not so good. Not so good. All right. Let us score points. So what I'm literally going to try to do now is roll over that bonus advance whenever possible. And get that 55,000. Aww. Hit it again. One more time. Yeah, whenever I can do that. Okay. Yeah, see, we rolled over it there. Rolled over it again. So now it should be at 30, which is not lit. Take 55. Ooh. That was a little scary. When you're looking at a very specific thing and it makes a noise like that, you're just like, what did I do? Can't seem to hit it the way I want to. Yeah, see, I'm rolling over it, but it's just not scoring it. There you go. Ugh. So we got to 50 on that one. That's good. That's valuable. Rough. I gotta figure out how to get to slide in this machine a little bit. When it's on the rug, it's kind of hard to unfit the way you might want. So I'm not trying to, you know, like blow the doors off of it. I think the fun things to aim at are the rollover values up here. That Stingray lane. And, of course, the spinner. I like hitting the stand-up targets. I like going for the kick-out holes. But I like the kick-out hole at the top of the playfield because the other one feels way too dangerous. I'm starting to get a feel for it, but it still doesn't feel like a safe shot. There you go. That was a good score. Let's try and get back in there. So this is what I'm talking about. So advance and get the special, which would have been a replay. I don't need a replay. God, that post. My goodness. That post is a monster. Monster post. What are we doing? Advance the score. Nope. Okay. I didn't want to go in there anyway. Extra ball. Come on. Bonus. 132,000. It's not the worst I've ever done. Man. It's really how that ball kicks out that is why that spot's all marked up. It just like throws the ball over there. It's like, get out of here. I'm like, really? 55. Yeah, there it is. Bounces again. What? Oh, I gotta charge my... Yes, he will. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Don't scare me. All right, where are we at? We're at an end of a worse game than the one previous. We can do better. We will do better. What are we aiming for this time? This time, I'm going to go for that special shot, that advanced bonus shot. It's hard, but it's valuable. It's 10,000 points every time you hit it. There you go. Also, now that now the spinner's lit. There we go. Ah, missed it. Well, when you don't hit the spinner, at least you do hit the stand-up targets. Few of those, that's worth it. Try that again. Yeah, those are fun. Especially when they're valuable. Ah. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Why? Ball 2, here we go. Can we hit that side and get in? Yep. Alright, spinner's lit. It's not coming fast. It's just coming like at a spot I don't have much to do with. All right, 55,000. There it is. Take it. Settle down. I say to my daughter. Brick, 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 drain. 146,000. It's not something I'm proud of, but it is something I just did. So, all right. I want it to say Stingray. I want the score to be there. That's fine. That's good. That's nice. That's cool. A fun little trick I taught my daughter. I don't like hearing I want. Because it's always in my head. I want everything. I want every pinball machine I saw at Pinfest. But I don't like hearing it from my daughter. So I told her that when she's in a store and she likes something, she can't say I want. She can say, that's cool, or that's nice. And that's all she does. When we go to the store, it's like, ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's nice. That's cool, Daddy. Daddy, that's nice. I like that. It's great because it's just so adorable that you'll end up buying her whatever she says is nice and cool. And she will feel great because she got what she wanted. And you'll feel great because she doesn't say I want all the time. Get in the belly. There you go. That's what I'm going to call it, the belly hole. Belly hole. Get in my belly hole. That's what it did. That's what it did. Get in there again. Oh, you could... Oh, I hit the switch. Get out of there. Yep, that's fine. Up there. Sure. Get up. Yep. Yep, sure. Good. Let's settle it and smash. Goodness. Hit that spinner. I don't know how to hit that spinner. Ooh. Settle. Settle down. Too early. Why, God, why? The hell just happened? I was so excited that I knocked down all the stand-up targets. It was just like, hey, look at that. I got me 10,000 points. Oh, me, oh, my. I did it. Can you believe it? Rudy soup. Oh, the Rudiness. What a great EM solid state. Yeah, you got it. You got it, rude dude. It is a solid state. It is a very early solid state, probably one that was an EM as well. But good call. This is my new one. I just got this. Got this over the weekend at PinFest 2018. How was your stream, Rudy? Or are you still doing it? I think you were streaming when I came on. Hey-o. Hey-o. Get up there. Get in. Yeah, $5 grand. Do it. Settle. What did I say about settling? $5 grand. Yeah, yeah, hiya. All right, that's a start. Hit. $5 grand. Cool. Take every single one of those. Yep, just roll across those stand-up targets. That's a great feeling. But you hit the dip. Fantastic. I'm sorry I didn't host. Didn't realize you were on. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, Rudy. You are not required to do anything, and I have not streamed in months. So it's like I am not here. For all intents and purposes, if you're not on Twitch, like, didn't touch anything, didn't hit a single switch, I'm good to go again. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, because I have not streamed at all. Like, I don't expect anybody to be like, oh, hey, look who's on. 55K. Oh, boy. Gotta love it. Let's do it again. Get up there. Yes, do the thing. Ah! How dare you? Oh, nope. Nope, nope, don't like that. Hit those things. Good. Maybe go up there, hit some of those things, come back, hit them on the way back. Yep. You gotta do the thing you do. Alright, where are we at? I have 10,000 still? That's a problem. There you go. Extra ball. Gosh. Audio is pretty low. Okay, that is a new, that's a new mic. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let me know how that is for you. Looks like it should be better, smoother, louder. Maybe a little too loud. We'll see. Get in that sugar. 255. That's not bad. Much better. All right. Awesome. Trying a new thing, hadn't turned it up very loud, so now it's good. All right. Thank you for the updates. Hey, whoa. Somebody did something. I must have a host. Rudy Soup. Thank you very much for the host, the bomb diggity, dropping some hosty hosts in here. I appreciate that very much. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is Stern Stingray. It is an early solid state from 1977. They made 3,000 of these. It is the second Stern machine from the string of 1977 to 1979, where they made Pinball. This came right before Stars, which a lot of people love, Memory Lane, Electromino, Wildfire, Nugent, Dracula, Trident, Hot Hand, and Magic. How often are you finding yourself doing repairs on your pins? It's a good question. That's TJ. TJ, I would say that right now, every machine that I have needs something. This probably just needs like a few bulbs. There's one out here. This one hasn't lit in a while. I think there's one back here that could use some brightening. Then, yeah, Rudy works on machines daily at a bar. I have a Silver Slugger to my right, and that is currently getting a playfield swap that I am doing. So that is literally like I'm replacing all of it. And I work on that once a week. What up? TurboGrafx is back. He had some din-din. He's feeling good. I burnt a pizza today for dinner. That was lovely. You know you're not paying attention when you're like, you know, that should be enough time. Then you open the oven and you're like, that is smoke. And my daughter's just like, this pizza is chewy. Or crunchy, I'm sorry. Use the word crunchy. I was like, thank you. And then I have an Indiana Jones. That is my beautiful, best in shape one. And that one needs like 2 things. It's really not much. It works perfectly fine currently, but I've noticed that the ball gets kind of locked. Rudy Soup, your Silver Slugger is awesome. Well, I appreciate that, Rudy. That one, it's not super awesome yet, or anymore, because it's currently it's just a box. You know when when Buffalo Pinball does streams about a box of lights, there is nothing in here. Like the whole playfield's gone. I just put the glass back on because I was just like, why not? Got those loves. The only one I have experience working on is an NBA Fast Break. I'll tell you, I am not like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing most of the time. And that's not me trying to be like, oh, you know, I can do a thing. No, like I soldered the first time on Silver Slugger because the in-lane switch was faulty. So the entire playfield wouldn't activate because the switch wouldn't work. That was a bad game. 91,000. That's very bad. Been wanting to visit the Stern factory. That would be really cool. That'd be very, very neat, TJ. But I'd say, like, if you're gonna own games, they're gonna break. This I just got. Literally, I got it at PinFest when we set it up at PinFest in free play, because I was just like, hey, it'd be cool. I just got a game. It'd be neat to put it in free play. Wow, I'm hitting that advance when lit really well. And what ended up happening on it? A switch stuck. This switch, the very last stand-up target was stuck, and blew a fuse. It heated up the coil quite a bit. And I didn't know what to do. I just knew that it wasn't turning on. So I was like, well, shoot. That's a problem. I didn't know how to, look through the system to see what was the problem. I don't know the games well enough to kind of turn on the troubleshoots and things like that. I'm utter trash. I try to fix games sometimes I can, and I call a tech to come help. Games breaking is a normal thing collecting. I have 3 arcade cabs, and I'm always working on them. Yeah, you really, if you own a machine, it will break. You can't, well, you can see it. I'll turn this on. I haven't had this on in a while. Oh, come on, where is it? There we go. just added that to my collection. That is a PS3 store display. And that thing is also broke. But it's working now. It took me a little bit to get figured out, but basically there's a couple scratches on the plastic, and the key, they came without keys, so I had to buy key locks and take them off and put the new ones back on. So I've learned what key locks are like and how to get new ones, and that they're cheap. I've learned how to solder. I've soldered. Now I soldered off all of the cords and soldering that was done on Silver Slugger to take it apart, and I'll have to resolder it all back together. Oh, I thought I had that shot. All right, there it is. There it is. Oh, it came back fast. The 30 is out. Yeah, that was 30,000. Nice. Always wanted a console kiosk. Where are you, TJ? Like, where are you located? I love displays. Unfortunately, sold a lot of mine to buy pins. I'm currently at that process, Turbo. I got the display for next to nothing, and I've been thinking about, like, hey, what if I sold it? It's actually, I think it's actually listed on Pinside, because I was just like, I'm not lying to you. This is where I need this money to get a pin. Buy this thing off of me. But I love it because it's an excuse to have your PS3 set up at all times. It's really neat, and it's complete, which is something that you don't find very often when you get it this late on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin. Oh, okay, cool. So you're right around the same area as TurboGrafx. He's in that area. He's in Wisconsin. Hey-o. Get in there. My goodness. Now what just happened? That's weird. No. Are you kidding me? I'm not tall enough to see this. I'm not tall enough to know what I'm doing. There we go. Found it. 4, 5, 6. Open it up. That's why. Console wasn't on. PS3 ain't gonna turn on if it isn't on. It doesn't auto updates all the time, and I always miss that. I work at Arcade Impossible. Haha, no. One of Greg's camera guys. Awesome. I've been watching Arcade Impossible since the beginning. Well, there you go. Hey, look at that. We got some guys that are living near each other, connected. That's what I always love. I always love getting some people to run into each other, or at least be like, "Hey, I love your work, and I didn't know that was you." 55,000 points. Good start. God, I'm so glad. We got got started. I gotta turn the automatic updates off that PS3. So I actually have the store demo PS3 Slim, which is literally a demo model. Like, I don't know if there's a way for you to get it to turn into an actual retail, like a full at-home machine. But I was so glad to have that, because again, that makes it complete. I actually have the thing the store got with the demos that were in it when it came out in stores. It's kind of neat to have that. It's kind of a moment in time. All right, 147,000. Could improve. Will improve. Let's go do it. I totally will. You'll totally go to that open party. That's cool. See? TurboGrafx, we're like planning your summer vacations. 2,000 points. 40,000 points on the advance. That's good. See, I missed the 50,000 point shot up here, but I got a 40,000 drain bonus. That can't ever hurt. There's a target in the middle there that I'm hitting that actually can be worth 1,000 points. Ooh. Yeah. Get up there. Yep. Oh, okay. What do you want from me? There it is. $5,000. There you go. Some stuff lit up. Oh! Boo. Always looking to play pins. There you go. See, that's the other thing that I really love. Like, as I said, I just this weekend spent the time at PinFest. And PinFest's my local show. It's like an hour from my house. There were like 500 plus machines there. But what I got to do was spend time. I was actually helping run and volunteering for the tournament. So I was one of the scorekeepers. I helped set up the live stream, working with the guys at Rage Tilt. I helped them a little bit on their stream, not a whole lot, because they were holding down the fort. They really had things handled. There you go. That was a decent spinner. Okay. If I say I talk to you, will he recognize your Twitch name? Oh, the TJ. Gotcha. Talking to TJ. But anyways, what I was going to say was that what I really loved was that I got to like meet a whole bunch of people that are great in the pinball community. Like, I got to say hi to Ron Hallett from Slam Tilt, and Taylor Reese was actually volunteering as a scorer for this flippin' podcast. Man, I wish that was lit. Now it is. There we go. Let's get that going. Settle. Oh, just missed. There it is. That's a good thing to get. Oh boy. There it is. Get those. Those are worth 1,000. There we go. Putting some things together here. Ugh. On ball 2. On ball 2, no less. 200,000. Okay, we're moving. Moving and we're shaking. Went to Expo 3 years ago. We haven't had a chance to go since. Ron is awesome. Met him in Expo last year, yeah. I have never gone to Expo. Pinfest was actually the only pinball event I have ever gone to. And I went to it last year and then again this year. I will be going. I am lucky enough to have gotten a ticket to Pinburg. So I will be at Pinburg and Replay FX this year. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And then I'm also going to the Buffalo Pinball Summer Classic. The Buffalo Summer Classic. Or Buffalo Summer Open, excuse me. And that's in August. That'll be my my two big events for this year. I'll probably try to round out the year with something in the fall. Something, you know, fall, winter. But I haven't planned anything out just yet. We'll see. All right. I got to check back in a bit. I need to get my daughter ready for bed. Hey, totally understand. I had to do that a little over an hour ago. And she is out like a light. All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to that 400,000. I think we can. Yep, get that lit. That's perfect. Turn some shots into points. Some points into shots. Get in there. Nope. It's at 30. And drain is at 30. Oh, wanted to hit that stand-up target. Missed it. Let's see if we can get in there. Nope. 5,000's fine. It's something. That's a hard. That's rough. It's hard to miss that one. All right, we're at 60,000. Let's see. Get a fiver. All right. 88,000. Got a ways to go here, but that's 55. Get it in there. No, get in. Woo! Boy. But turn it off. That was the wrong way to go. Hit the lights. Time to meet the Muppets. Can't be perfect all the time. But yeah, TJ, when it comes to doing shows, I'm hoping to go to more and more. I come from doing prior to pinball. I'm still big into video games, and I was bigger into video games when I was younger than I am now, because now I have a daughter and have to worry about more than that. But one of the big things I would do is I went to a bunch of video game events. I went to PAX East for four or 5 years. I went to E3 out in LA. So I'd done a couple of those kind of big ticket events for gaming. And C2E2, that's more of a comic books and entertainment show in Chicago. I've been there a few times. I used to work as a marketing manager for a comic book company, so I went to like San Diego Comic-Con and a whole bunch of different Comic-Cons all across the country. So I did a lot of shows. So like now, really the only shows I'm interested in are like pinball shows that have tournaments attached to them that I would find fun. I realize that the Buffalo Summer Open is not a show as much as it just is a tournament. But that's what I'm interested in right now. I want those WAPA points. Wasn't the best. Wasn't awful. I'll take that. Tennessee to E2 was there this year, in fact. Oh, okay. There you go. That's a good show. Like, and I don't know, I wasn't there when I only got into pinball recently, like in the last few years, so I don't really know if I was at any shows that were good pinball shows, or shows that I would have enjoyed because of the pinball content there. So I might have missed out on a bunch of great shows while I was there. Well, not 100% sure. 55,000 points. Do it again. 100. Blah. I mean, it's a higher score than I had previously on like getting it into 2 kickback lanes. Get those whoppers. There's the Buffalo Pinball. Buffalo. Gonna get me some whoppers. Spinner. Like that spinner. This is my Buffalo accent. I've never been to Buffalo, so I don't know how you guys talk. I'm looking forward to seeing how I did for whoppers from Allentown. I was one position short of making the finals. I had to come in not 4th on my final game, but my final game I had to go against Zitkan. I don't know his name perfectly, but he's from New York City, and he's amazing. He actually came in 2nd for match play. And another gentleman who came, he won D division in the actual pro circuit tournament. I think his name was Scott Wilson. And then finally, the third and final Murderer's Row I was up against in my final game, where I had to not come in 4th, was Steve Bowden. It was just like, of course, I gotta play this group of monsters, and they were great. It's literally the greatest game I ever played. I played Sopranos against them. On ball 3, I started my ball 3 with like 5 million, let's say. Scott had 17, and Zitkan had 22, and Steve Bowden had like 500,000. He had nothing. So, yes, Nitzin, wow, sorry, man. Awful way to say his name. Nitzin, yes. Nitzin was amazing. But anyway, so he's way in the lead. He's got 22 million. I've got like 4. Scott's got 17, so he's kind of in striking distance to Nitzin. And then we're playing Sopranos, as I said, and this was in free play, so it wasn't like this game was built or set up to be really hard. So it's set up to be Sopranos. I end up putting together a monster and run it to get to 27 million, 27.6 to be exact, and that's going to be important. Scott Wilson jumps up and gets from 17 to 29 million. Then Bowden pops up at 500,000 and proceeds to hit everything and blows up the machine for like 64 million. And so now I went from 1st to 3rd, and 2 players played. So last guy, it's Nitzin. Nitzin puts pretty good balls together, ends up with 26.5, so he's just a little over $1 million behind me, but earned an extra ball. We weren't playing extra balls, but we were draining them. When he drains his extra ball, it doesn't hit the bonus enough for him to beat me, but because the ball save was on, the ball save gave him the bonus he needed to beat me. He beat me by about 100,000 points on Sopranos. So it was a bad beat. It was a hard beat for me to have happen. But the play was amazing to see all four of us put on great games on Sopranos. Do it from the range of like already being up there and doing exactly what he needed to, not come in last, to Bowden going from literally like 500,000 on ball 3 to 64 million. It was amazing. So I think it's really interesting to see and talk to other people, hearing podcasts and hearing people talk about competitive pinball and how, like, maybe it's I really didn't love the idea of hearing someone talk about their like bad beat or when they lost, but it's not about that. It's about how memorable that game was to you and your components, your compatriots, your colleagues there in the tournament. It was really, really great. So I learned a lot from that experience. I learned a lot about Sopranos that I never knew about that game, and I got I can now get my I got beat by Steve Bowden bumper sticker, because I am now just one of the tens of thousands of people that have been able to live through that experience. Buffalo Pinball, this is Stingray. This is the newest addition to my home, and it's very difficult. It's so difficult. I don't know what to do. Turbo, there he is. Turbo's got that gold number 1 because he is the man, dropping some bits. Dropping those bits. It was cool. Thank you so much for those bits again, Turbo. And thank you again to Rudy for your earlier host. Let's do something. There it is. All right, don't hit anything. I meant like get to a flipper so I could do something with the ball, but I missed the button. I missed the right button. I missed the right flipper button. Settle in there. Nice. Yay. Oh, missed. Settle. That's not settling. For a game that bad, that worked out. Hey, there's Buffalo Pinball with the sub. Boom, 8 months. And there's Pavey. Oh, Pavey. They're all here. They're all coming out of the woodwork because I have come out of said woodwork. I have been hiding under various pallets of pinball machines, just waiting to join you all again. I was actually traveling for the last month for work. That's going to be an awful drain. I'm glad to be back. Pavey, new machine. It is a new machine, Pavey. It's Stingray. I've been mentioning it for a few months that I was looking at something, early Stern, trying to find the right machine, and sure enough, I found it. It's Stingray, and it's mine. All mine. And it is teaching me some lessons about early Sterns. Like, I'm no good at them. Ooh, pretty. That was a fast game. 99,000. Fantastic. You'll be happy to know, Buffalo, that my new project, I got 2 other guys to sign up for it, so I won't have to bother you constantly. Get in there. There it is. Now the walkway is lit. The Stingray lane. Man, that is going out in a hurry. All the time. I'm seeing what looks to be... I think there's a little bit of playfield wear that I had not seen before. It looks new-ish. I have to look at this ball, see if it got dirty. Right there. On the left flipper side. Alright, let's... Ooh, boy. God! 88,000. That is 11,000 less. Yankees up 5-4. And they won 2-1 yesterday. Not cool. Not cool. But that is what happens when you have a rivalry. And you have the two best teams in baseball playing against each other. Ends up being a good matchup. I gotta figure out how to do some shaking here. I'm gonna learn how to shimmy this machine. If it's the last thing I do, 55,000. Let's do it. Get in there another 55,000. Oh boy. Hey, oh, hey, oh. All right. Good. 173,000. That's a much better game. That was too soft. Nudge off the top of that slingshot. That's right. That right out lane is nasty. Yeah. Do you have Cirque Voltaire? I do not. Oh, jeez. Circus Voltaire. A pretty machine. I played it in like the Pinball arcade. That is all of my experience on that machine. It's actually not on location in my area. I have not seen a... Oh, come on. God of War, I appreciate you popping in. 209,000. That's a better score than I've been hitting lately. But Circus Voltaire is... I like the idea of that machine. But I don't necessarily love, like what I've played of it. But again, I haven't played it in person. I do want to steal the, like the head thing that's in that game for a concept that I've had for a pin. There you go. Excuse me. Get in there. That's 30,000. Yeah. That's a good ball one. Whoa. Maybe I was up to 60,000 on that one. That was good. Got the sphere for a bit. Got a network cable to run through the office. Check back later. All right, cool. Well, thank you, TJ. God of War, is that like your favorite game, Circus Voltaire, or are you looking to see it played because it interests you? What is your interest in that machine? Whee! I feel like there's something wrong with something here, because I don't understand why 80,000 is lit, because it's not. It feels like something else should be lit. Oh my goodness. Settle. There it is. Yes. 55,000. Yeah, 322,170. That is, that's a good score. It's not my best score of the night. As you can see, 427, 440 is my best tonight. But that is pretty good. I think that's going to do it for me. This is my first stream back in a while. You'll see some more Stingray. Stingray is pretty simplistic, but it's a fun game. I am also going to start trying to get some local guys in to play a few games once I have my full lineup running. This is obviously step 2. Step 3 is to finish Silver Slugger. I'll play that a little bit, and then that one is actually already sold to the gentleman that I am using his house to help swap it out, do the playfield swap. And then who knows what's next? I know what I want it to be, but if I say it, someone else will buy it, and then I won't have it. That's how pinball works in Pennsylvania. A lot of good machines out here, but don't say that there's one available unless you've purchased it and it's already yours. Unless you're not going to purchase it. All right. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you to Pavior for popping in. Thank you to Buffalo Pinball for popping in and for the sub. Thank you to TJ, to Turbo, to God of War, to Rudy Soup, to all the gang that have popped in today. I will be back. I don't have a schedule for when I'm going to be back each time. It'll be a bit of a surprise. I do apologize that I can't keep a schedule going, but then I get to surprise you with a stream, so that's kind of neat. And you get to surprise me with popping in and hanging out. So thank you so much for popping in, hanging out today. I will see you next time. This is your host, Pin Daddy. If you haven't, please follow the channel. That helps me out. It keeps me sane, knowing that there's some folks out there. Feel free to support the channel. I am an affiliate, so you can put in your Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime subscription if you want to put in a sub. I don't stream a lot, so I understand if you want to be subbing for something else. One of them I would recommend is Buffalo Pinball. But what we're going to do here is we are going to throw it over to another channel that is streaming some pinball. Let me just make sure they're currently doing so. And I'm pushing my computer so hard, it just decided it doesn't want to do anything anymore. It's like, nope, we're done. Get out my face. Are they there? The people that I was thinking of are not. So, let's throw it to Logan Arcade. And to the deadest of flips. So, we're going to host Dead Flip. Enjoy hanging out with the deadest of flips. Jack Danger. Good man. Friendly dude. And has always been supportive of me. So let me throw that /host. Flip. All right, see you guys.